So Kyle, let's talk partnerships, because we have, even in the past, like you've only been on board for a couple months.
Yeah.
But even the past year since I came on board, we're growing. It's exciting. We have amazing volunteers that do a lot, but we're getting to the point where, we're having to contract stuff out in some cases.
Yeah.
So
we're reaching a point where we're reaching some really in-depth items. And what I mean by that is you show up because somebody says, hey, my windows won't shut, or there's a crack in the wall. And through a quick inspection, you realize there's a foundation issue on this house. This is way more than what we can touch. But we don't have partnerships with companies who are foundation experts. And even if you do, it costs money.
Right.
And so trying to develop those relationships, plumbing is another big one that through grant and money that we have, we're able to take on large plumbing issues. We've
never been able to do before.
So far in 2 months, we've done 2 hot water heaters, brand new water line to a house, completely replumbed a house. We jet blasted and run a camera through a house to find out what was going on with theirs, have 2 more lined up for that. And we've put in countless toilets, backflow preventers, and then the other crazy that we've seen a ton of issue in is pressure regulators being out, which is causing a lot of plumbing issues in a lot of houses. So we've got a great plumbing partner, and we're always looking to expand in those areas, but roofing has been another massive one. We're not just finding small roof repairs, full roof replacements. And so having strategic partners in roofing has been huge. Another one just this past week, electrical. House that was struck by lightning. I can do minor repairs, but I'm not a licensed electrician. We want to do the best quality that we can for folks. And what we're realizing is we're reaching a point of stepping into expertise that isn't ours. And we know this ministry isn't ours. So we hold it like this. So what we say is, if the Lord is bringing the opportunity, then He's going to provide the way for it to be done. And that's going to come through strategic partnerships.
Right. And we're still being very wise, strategic. Like we know, critical home repairs is what we do. We love our volunteers. That is still our core. But just looking at how, as we grow, how do we help more? Where are the needs? How do we grow to meet those needs? And so it is like the more roofers we can get who will either work with insurance with our homeowners so their deductible is as low as possible, or who are like, I would donate a roof once a year. Our HVAC partners who would come alongside of us and say, I'll do it at cost, or I can donate this, or I can maybe donate, whatever it is, materials, labor at different points. And, like the plumbing, we know we've got those funds through the end of 2026, but we're already talking about, okay, this has been phenomenal. How do we keep it going? How do we still get to the point where we can still say yes to plumbing repairs?
And what we're finding most of the time we go to replace a toilet, it's not just a toilet.
It's always something else.
It is always something else going on. So to be able to have experts in that area for those things, it has been an absolute game changer for us. And at the same time, we're able to take on kind of the responsibility side from the homeowner who already feels completely neglected, who feels hopeless, and who feels alone. And so they trust us at Home Repairs. So when we walk in and say, this is our roofer, this is our electrician, this is our plumber, this is our gutter guy, this is our foundation expert, our water repair, whatever it is, they know and they trust. And so that's where we're looking for those relationships to say, let's give more back. We've got an exciting potential one coming up with a builder who's going to do serve days with us. So we're excited to be able to hit highlights. Those are the things we're looking for. We're looking for folks to partner with us to say, hey, how can we be a part of what you guys are doing? Just like we depend on our volunteers, we depend on the donations, we depend on the homeowners to apply. We're depending now on getting those right partnerships.
So if you know of anybody, if you are someone, if you have connections, please send them our way, because it makes a huge difference. And we don't want to ask one roofing partner to donate 10 roofs a year. Like doesn't make sense for them. But if we had 10 roofing partners who want to donate 1 roof a year, that's 10 homeowners we can help. So again, reach out to us. You can email us, call us, info@homerepairs.org. Our number is also on our website too. And leave us a message, drop us a DM, something like that, because we would love to know.
And Heather will take you to lunch.
I will. Take you to lunch, coffee, dinner, anything. We like to eat.